stay with the Prague castle area. We call it as well Hradčany. It's like a castle district.
So yesterday and today we have been in marvelous Prague.
We had never been to Prague before, and it is such an incredibly beautiful city.
The city is based on the wonderful Moldau River. Today we have seen and explored the castle district, which is nowadays our president's office. But in the past it used to be the residence of our royals, Charles IV, who was the founder of Charles University. The castle district is called the Hradčin, and the city is divided in 4 quarters. And the old city is connected with the castle district with a beautiful bridge. This is the famous Charles Bridge, dedicated to Emperor Charles IV, lined with beautiful statues showing us the most important saints. We have seen a lot of medieval Prague, a lot of Romanesque style, Gothic style, Renaissance style, Baroque. Here everything comes together. It's a mixture of art, it's a mixture of history.
It's been really wonderful to have the experience to sing at the cathedral. The acoustics in the churches is unbelievable.
Vienna, the capital of the Austrian-Hungarian Bohemian Empire, what a place. The Habsburgs, our emperors, ruled there for more than 600 years. The first landmark of Vienna is St. Stephen's Cathedral. The cathedral is a wonderful place, mostly built in the Gothic days. It's the headquarters of all the bishops in Austria. There we had a beautiful experience singing for St. Stephen's.
Vienna, which is part of my heritage, was very special for me, especially St. Stephen's Cathedral.
Schönbrunn Palace with 1,442 rooms, the summer residence of the Habsburgs, wonderful gardens, a little Versailles, the beautiful rooms of Empress Maria Theresa and her husband Francis Stephen of Habsburg-Lorraine. They had 16 children. We had a wonderful evening for a beautiful Mass, our private Mass at St. Peter's Church in Vienna. A little jewel, a beautiful church of the early 1700s. And this church is a copy of St. Peter's in Rome. We had a beautiful experience there, and it's a wonderful place on the pedestrian walkway. Melkwater Place, a wonderful abbey located on a rock above the Danube River, the Blue Danube. And still nowadays, it's run by the Benedictine order after more than 1,000 years.
I think the cathedral at Melk Abbey was especially delightful, and the impromptu singing in the one small hall was just overwhelming.
to sing in such incomparably beautiful cathedrals and churches and have Mass there. It's been tremendous.
Singing in all the fantastic old cathedrals. I never thought I could do it, but there I was doing Mozart.
The musical experience of singing with the choir there and being conducted by the Janos Zifra was just an incredible experience.
War eine große Freude. Und schaut, dass nicht zu kalt wird. Und
nein. We're strong.
Schön. God bless you, and I hope we heard from another and we write and send me a photo from
Okay.
We learned a lot from you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, one more time.
With pleasure.
Monza is famous for a wonderful church dedicated to St. Michael. And Monza is famous for little inns, beautiful hotels decorated with wonderful flowers. And this was the home for the wonderful wedding scene of The Sound of Music.
And this part of Austria, where we are now, Western Austria, is just picturesque. It's like a living Disneyland in all its beauty and serenity.
You can't believe the beauty of the lakes that we're seeing. There's no comparison, not even to the Caribbean.
The mountains, the beauty, the greenery, the freshness of the air, and just being someplace that doesn't appear that it's changed with time. And so probably in the next 50 or 100 years, it'll probably be comparable to what it is today. What's interesting about Europe is it's so historic compared to America. You know, America's a relatively new nation, and you come here and there's so much history. I don't know what else I could say other than just it's been great. It's been fun, and it's been a joy being with people that you have a kindred spirit with. And I think for the most part, that's what's been really special about this. being able to sing with people that you know have a kindred spirit and are like-minded spiritually with the faith and with the church. That's really special.
Well, we've had a wonderful experience here with Peter's Way. We prepared for 9 months as a choir to come here to Vienna, Salzburg, and Prague, and it's been a memorable time for the choir to put all that work into coming to something and be able to sing in these amazing spaces here in Europe has been an incredible experience for everyone who's been here. Our highlights were singing the Mozart in Salzburg and extemporaneously singing in little places that had great acoustics. We would take this tour over and over again.